Hey Gemini, this is Tara and welcome to your June 2016 Psychic Tarot Forecast. And I want to let you all know that I'm wishing you all birthday wishes galore and that I'm also offering a 30% discount on my readings for you guys for the month of June. And that's for if you have a sun sign of Gemini. So it's 30% discount on my hour, half hour, or 45-minute readings. The half hour is a video. So just let me know. You can email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com and be sure and send your birthday in with that. And I would love to do that for you guys. I also want to bring up something that has come up for me a couple times in the last, actually 4 or 5 days. And it's a subject that's very, very personal to all of us. But this question was presented to me by 2 different people. And so they were asking me about, God and, who I believe God is, or do I believe in God, or what value does God bring to me? And of course, this is very personal. I'm not wanting to get into a religious mode at all. But, for me, God can seem like the sun setting, or the sun rising, or the ocean tide going in and out, the creativity of life, the compassion, and really the love and loving one another, love towards other human beings. So people see source in many different ways, and that's another term you can use, right, as source. And so, in this 2 millennium, in numerology, that we're, of course, a 2 millennium now, and it represents coming together, a spiritual strength, people being diplomatic towards one another, where the 1 millennium was more about, it's myself, I can do it, I'm an island, and to a point, there was more ego, but now we're seeing this huge shift towards spiritual essence, and that going on. There's several shows on TV about psychic mediums, so obviously people are more and more interested in the afterlife, their relatives, their friends who have passed on, and sometimes they communicate with us, and sometimes, they don't, but we're interested in that and that whole thing. So, again, not trying to be religious here, but just wanted to make this comment and share it with you, really, because it's come up for me, and so I know it's coming up for a lot of other people, and just food for thought on, how does your source serve you? What does it mean to you? And if you want to put any comments below, you're more than welcome to do that in the comments below. Or if you want to send me an email at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com, again, you can do that and just share with me, because it is a very interesting topic, and it's such a broad topic, right? It means so many different things to so many people, whether you go to church or you belong to a group of like-minded people, or synagogue, or however you get your spiritual strength, really is what I think these people were asking me about. So I wanted to share that with you. It was top of mind. Thank you for listening, and on to your reading, Gemini. Okay, so I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Hanson-Roberts deck. This is a traditional tarot based on the Rider-Waite deck. It's the Hanson-Roberts. And then one from the Doreen Virtue romance deck. So see how romance is going as well, or what romantic suggestion the cards have. Okay, so this is for Gemini for the month of June 2016. Okay, well, like a reading I did previously, the cards wanted to come from the top of the deck, 2 from the top and 2 from the bottom. Don't you love it when they come like that? Like, okay, we're being very precise for you guys. They're talking. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and turn these over. And the first card that comes up for you, Gemini, is the 9 of Rods. All right, well, the rods obviously have to do with our creative action, the action we take in the world, what we put out there. It's usually creative. This is about, the 9 is about completion. This is, though, about standing your ground about a situation. You're like, no, it's going to go my way. And whether you're thinking this or you're actually putting forth the messages to other people. I do feel like this is the way it is, and these are my best thoughts on it, and I hope you agree. If you don't, it's kind of my way or the highway kind of attitude is what it's feeling to me. But I feel like it's well deserved, and in some situations you all have needed to do it anyway. So when I look at this card, it's interesting. The main thing that I'm noticing in this particular card is the blue at the top of his yellow shirt. There's almost like a blue undershirt or a cobalt blue. And when I see cobalt blue, it often reminds me of the stone of lapis. And lapis was very much used in the pyramid days, very, very high regarded stone. And I love the lapis. It really opens up the crown chakra. So that being said, there's a lot of spiritual strength and knowledge around standing your ground. So not to feel like a weakness in doing this, but a strength in your spirituality by putting forth your beliefs. All right, and the next card is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, and this is such a lovely card. This is, of course, about your money, your finances, your property, your possessions, and how you work with your money, your property, your finances, and your possessions. The Six of Pentacles is about being very generous with others because you have found that people have been generous with you. So I'm feeling like some of you Geminis are wanting to give. You're wanting to possibly loan someone money, or maybe you want to loan someone your time so that it helps them make more money, so that it helps them be more prosperous and financially abundant. You might even be helping children. Maybe you have children and, well, kids are out of school just about now. So maybe you're putting forth some funds into their summer camp, into their summer play activities, taking them on trips. I am seeing some of you actually hiking and maybe going to the mountains or going to wherever your local hiking is. I feel like that's where some of you are going to. So I love that about you guys. I feel like you're going to be very generous during part of this month, and it feels like it's happy and playful and fun for you. The next card that comes up is the King of Cups. Well, the King of Cups is a very intuitive man. He's very, he's sensitive in a way. He's loving, very generous. He can be a doctor, a healer, a mediator. He can be any of those things that needs love and nurturing, those types of businesses or professions. So I feel like there's someone around you. You guys have some men in your spread this month, and not to say that this is all, sometimes even the King of Cups can represent a man or a female, but you also had the Six of Pentacles, which just actually has a man in it, but you also had this man here. So I'm just saying this is the only really king, but when I look down at the cards, I'm seeing men. So maybe there's some masculine energy around you, but some also very intuitive energy. Maybe that there's a man that is very warm and nurturing, and he's helping you out with maybe he's helping you out. Maybe he's a good companion to you, and he's wanting to support you in your projects, your plans, if you work with a company, maybe this is a coworker who just seems very gentle, someone very loving that's offering to you. Maybe after your generosity with funds, someone sees that, oh, aren't you sweet? Isn't that nice? I want to help you. I want to be nice to you. It could be a healer or a doctor as well. So if this is somebody that you go to, that they do healing work, healing modality, or they're a chiropractor or an acupuncturist, or maybe it's just getting a foot massage, It feels like there's a lot of comfort and spa-like feeling in this. Maybe it's a birthday present. Maybe it's a foot massage or an hour massage somewhere for some of you Geminis, men and women. We all need it, right? So this feels like this is coming up for this month. All right, and again, this is a general reading, Gemini, so if for some reason these messages don't resonate with you, be sure and watch your rising and moon sign too, okay? You get the 30% off no matter what, but just to let you know that. All right, the last card is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life. Life is a balance. It has the positive parts of life and it has the negative parts of life, the challenges, I guess is what I want to say. Usually when this card comes up after some positive cards, then to me it feels like there's some positive changes coming your way, that you're getting ready to go on a positive cycle. And you will notice that by the end of June, that you're feeling good about parts of your life. There's been some positive situations that are taking place in your life, and you are ready to move forward. You are really ready to move forward. In this card, what I'm really noticing, I'm noticing the dove and I'm noticing the lion. So there's a lot of peace and hope around this, as well as there is a lot of strength. There are also spiritual blessings, because I'm noticing an angel in this. And again, I'm noticing the cobalt blue wolf. This color is standing out for me for you guys today. See the cobalt blue wolf? Okay, so this again was around his neck with the rod card. And my feeling is you guys are feeling a sort of enlightenment around your life. By the end of June, you're going to be feeling like there's some spiritual awareness that has come into light, and you're really open to it. I see some of you, and I want to say joining in groups, partaking with, partying with, but not on like a heavy drinking. I'm talking about partying as celebrating. There's the word. Celebrating with others around your achievements and your acknowledgments. I also am noticing the sun in the middle. So the sun tells me that yes, things are looking very bright and cheerful and up for you towards the end of the month, Gemini. Happy to notice that. Overall, that's a pretty good reading. I want to really encourage you to be open to, it feels like the anchor of this month is this king. Lots of times I would say it's the Wheel of Fortune, but this king to me feels like he's really grounding you. Remember, he's the intuitive guy, he's the healer, he's the mentor. I don't know why that came up. Mediator, doctor, someone though who's very grounding to you. And let me add all these numbers up. 9 of Rods, 6 of Pentacles, that's 15, King, 16, the Wheel of Fortune, 26, 2 and 6 is 8 in numerology. All right, so 8 in numerology is about spiritual abundance, bridging the spiritual and the material together. So I'm starting to see some abundance for you guys. It's also the sign of infinity. So again, it's feeling more powerful, feeling like you have things under control. Yay, yay, go Gemini. All right, so now I'm going to draw a card from the Romance Angel deck. And let's see what the romance angels have to say for Gemini for this particular month. Okay, this is trust. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith in love and faith in romance and faith in what all's going on around you. And this could be, with the Wheel of Fortune, I was talking about the positive and the challenging side of life. And with that, when we have faith and we have faith in everything, we put the intentions out there, then it's like the law of attraction. What we put out there, if it's positive, then we get back positive, and that is a form of faith. So I'm feeling like some of you are really in really romantic, true relationships, and for you to just, no matter what goes on with this particular relationship, we all have challenges. I've been in a relationship for a very long time, very, very long time, and there's the great things, and then there's the everyday stuff. So trust and faith are wonderful, and being grateful being grateful for everything and everyone in your life is what this feels like to me. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for watching my channel this month. I so appreciate you guys. And again, if you'd like that reading, get a hold of me. Make sure and subscribe, and I encourage you to do so if you have not. You all have a fun month. You all have a sweet month. I know you're going to be generous in some ways. Be well, and I will see you soon.